soldiers in the room.
Tim, you'd be disappointed you missed out on the mimic fight last
shit!
Yeah, I got swallowed and I got like licked and died multiple times.
Yeah, I have a background for that too. Oh, I should have made a background, some weird mimicky background with my own door.
Don't worry, Alex. I upgraded to the bag of devouring, but I still have nibbles. He sits on the shelf and has a D20 in his mouth.
Righty. All right. Well, do we want to recap what happened last session?
Last time, D&D.
We went upstairs and then downstairs.
That's all that happens.
And then upstairs we investigated some stuff.
I was chained to a wall.
We died. At least I died.
Yeah. We went up that secret staircase into yet another attic room.
Yeah, we unchained a few people, one dude naked with a huge dick.
Wow.
At the beginning,
imagination.
At the beginning, before we went to the basement, we found Mrs. Darcy's ghost, who was kind of a little bit mad about us traipsing around her house.
She did be a little peeved.
Then we discovered the button in the toy house.
Yeah, and then I don't know where we are. Oh,
Then we went to the basement.
Went to the wells. We got a bunch of stuff, a bunch of coins and whatnot. Then we went down the hall, and then we went further down the hall to that area there. I sat on the table while everyone went and fought ghouls.
Before the ghouls,
very specifically the smell of death and decay, and you guys are like, "Cool, let's do it.
Let's go hide inside of it." Oh wait, not that one.
I'd love to
For
try
the ghouls, several of us went and ransacked a couple of bedrooms.
Yeah, you got some loot from over here.
Yeah.
And we'll just all gloss over about how I almost killed someone.
Again.
Oh yeah.
Is that 2 or 3 times?
I think it happened
so far.
2.
It's gonna happen more.
Per session.
Yeah.
Well,
Time traveler arrives. Which one of Connor's nearly fratricide events are we on? 6?
Running out of time.
There was the time you went golfing with gnomes.
Yep. Oh, very good times. Good times.
Of course.
Very aerodynamic.
We beat the ghouls and we went on to investigate more of the floor where I decided to touch a doorknob and got swallowed by a mimic's freaking little purple ass tongue.
Forgot about the shadows first.
Was it a door mimic, Alex?
It was
Wait, was it the shadows? Oh, the shadows.
Yeah, shadows happened before mimic.
Oh, also the shadows. Pliny picked up a crystal orb that was definitely watching us.
The planetary. What a strange thing. I feel so watched.
The Eye of Sauron.
It's almost
So basically, we cleared out the basement last time. I think the only places you didn't look at were these 2 crypts here.
Yeah.
I forget if you went into the bedroom.
We fought the door to the bedroom.
We went in because someone got an item from the bedroom.
Yeah, somebody got something.
I got my notes.
I got an eye patch with a stone and a leather sack of candles when we opened that chest.
Oh yeah, there's a box full of just a bunch of candles.
Yeah, I took all the candles.
In the bedroom, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I
no.
got an anal bead of power.
Always look through the nightstand.
On the
Always.
infinity beads.
All right, so any further business in the basement anyone wants to attend to?
Nope.
What are we looking at health-wise real quick? Beginning
We did a long rest at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Unless I'm mistaken, I thought that was how
I'm not
we
sure.
were ending.
Held up.
No, I think that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just suggest that. Oh, and Jake, do we still have that enchantment thing you did?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That will last until either I replace one of the infusions. I can know 4 infusions at once. So far, I'm using 2 for you guys. I think 3 for party members, for friends right now. But it basically lasts until I decide to replace that one with a different one. Or if I die, it'll end a couple days after.
Gotcha. Cool.
This is Curse of Strahd. You can't die. You get something worse.
Who knows?
Boy, it lives.
There's always a face worse than death.
There's always a bigger fish.
Always a bigger fish. Although that would have worked better in the
Fish.
Out of the Abyss campaign with their actual fish people.
I'm so sad we
There
didn't
can be
go
fish people in Curse of Strahd.
farther with that one.
Yeah, that was a good campaign.
I mean, I'd be cool if we like this. We'll probably make it through the semester and finish off this. But if we really want to, I know Tim's already played Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Oh, it's so much
If we want to
fun.
do a higher level campaign, we could do The Rise of Tiamat, which is the sequel to that. We could also do Out of the Abyss, since I think we really only got through 1 or 2 sessions of that.
Alex, if
I
we
also
did-
have Tomb of Annihilation, but Tim,
What is it?
you're doing Tomb of Annihilation?
Yeah, but I'm having fun. Like there's only 3 of us, so like I'm a level 11 cleric, and I'm just going through whooping ass.
Okay.
Depending on what level we finish this one out at, it'd be fun to continue or even level up the characters a couple more times to start a new one.
Yeah, we could do that.
If we
I was
like
gonna
the
say, and
characters.
if we do Out of the Abyss or The Rise of Tiamat, I still have my tiefling from Out of the Abyss, and I still have my Dragonborn warlock from Port of the Dragon Queen. So I could bring either one of those back.
Yeah, because Rise of Tiamat, I think, takes place at like 10th level and 20. So we could finish this campaign and go right in with same characters into Rise of Tiamat.
Wait, so we can jump from a book to another book?
Yep.
Yeah, they're all in Forgotten Realms, so we
Oh,
just
right.
go into somewhere else once we get.
We ended, at least I did, Port of the Dragon Queen at level 7.
Really?
Yeah. Gesh didn't pull from the deck of many things.
Oh, yeah. That's,
Everyone else leveled up, but I was still only level 7, and I still one-shot that white dragon.
Oh,
I
spoiler!
would never not be mad about that. You understand that, right?
Yeah, that's why I keep bringing it up.
Explains a lot.
That's one of my shining moments where I pissed off the DM.
There's always Ghosts of Saltmarsh if you really want bigger fish.
Yeah! Let's go.
Yeah, I think that one I've been eyeing for a bit.
Ghosts of
Oh.
Saltmarsh is like high seas.
Ooh.
I also write campaigns, so that's an option. I
It's
write my own.
unlimited freedom.
Yep.
We could do anything.
Which Alex started one that I'm probably going to rewrite, but seemed to enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I really liked it.
The only limit is your imagination.
I think Wizards
Yeah.
of the Coast also released 2 new books.
Connor, I'm glad we're on
Wizards
it.
of the Coast is about to release another expansion that's Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Oh, they're about to. I thought they already released it.
Yeah.
Touch Cauldron, also Icewind Dale, another new adventure that they were releasing.
I prefer Tasha's actual name, which is Xanathar's Guide to Electric Boogaloo.
I'm tentatively playing with a Jason and the Argonauts campaign, so it'd be like a seafaring ancient Greece sort of thing.
That is totally fine with me. As it turns out, I have a skirt
Anyhow,
and
on to
one
the
of
current
body
campaign.
shaped breastplates. with abs.
Bartends!
So at last we left our characters in this bedroom here.
Yeah.
So where's your pointer? I can get rid of mine real quick.
It's got to be cramped in that bedroom.
So if we grab the chest and out of that thing.
Guys, as well rested as I am right now, I really feel like I could go a little deeper, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, Alex, can I ask for some meta knowledge? I'm not going to like exploit this in any way.
Sure.
The little sections that like are behind the wall, those are false walls, right?
Let me see.
I'm not going to use it. I'm just curious. Or are they just there?
I mean, you wouldn't know from like being in the room, so you
If
probably
you had stone sense from being a dwarf, perhaps.
knock on
It'd be
the.
like Skyrim logic of like that's your way out of the dungeon.
I took those two out. I remember now.
Okay.
Those were supposed to be things, but I had already done one of those earlier.
Let's go, guys.
Yeah, I'm prepared to
suppose.
venture forth.
Let's continue on, fellas. I think we've had a good enough rest. Let's keep going and get the hell out of here.
All right. Hearing no arguments, you all can you see my mouse?
Yes.
Yes.
So you go back into the room where Balthazar threw all the shit at the mimic. You go up this way where you fought the ghouls, and then this staircase down here takes you into the under basement. Oh, this is what
The dog!
Lancelot.
Oh shit!
Lancelot!
Nope, I'm gone.
We've gone too far.
Lancelot!
Guys, we can't survive this fight. Either way, we're gonna lose.
God.
Either get killed by a dog or kill a dog.
Oh, the doge. The doge of fury.
Can
Yeah,
I
I just wanted
I
to.
pick up the dog and put it in my bottomless fanny pack?
Oh,
Isn't
The dog is spoken for, you fiend.
my dog.
Yeah, I just wanted to
What's
give you guys a picture of what Lancelot actually looks like. Since I said, white Shizu, this is Lancelot.
Now we have
Look-
reference.
I looked away for 1 second.
Yeah. Now we have a visual reference.
All right.
Whoa.
As you come down, you enter into this reliquary, is what it's calling it. And the chanting that you heard on the above level has now become clear. And you can hear over a dozen or so voices saying over and over, "He is the ancient. He is the land."
We didn't start the fire.
Yeah, this isn't weird.
You can see in this room there are
I'm going to pull out my axes, and I'm going to. Are we walking down the steps currently? Or are we in that room?
sure, either one.
Alright, so I'm walking down the steps very cautiously, looking for any doors or any enemies for that matter.
I push past. I go straight for the room. I look and I see water off to the side, and I want to go dip my toes in.
Go for it.
All right. So I go dip my toes in.
He's here for a good time, not a
Hey,
long
hey,
time.
Balthazar, I don't think this is a very good idea.
Anyone that enters the reliquary can see there are these different hollowed out shelves in the stone wall, and they appear to contain items.
Search check.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Can I check them out?
Natural
All right,
20.
so I got anyone that's checking out anything, I need one at a time you to declare you're checking something.
Check
Like-
I see Laura's hand.
I would like to look at something.
Do you want us to raise our hands or something?
I think Zoom allows that, doesn't it?
We have thumbs up icons.
All right. right, so Laura, then Core. Is there anyone that's not going to take some shit? Because honestly, we
I'm gonna
just
take some
Not
shit.
taking, I'm
I'm
just
looking.
looking.
Somebody's
looking
dipping their
first.
toes in.
I'm
I
gonna
suppose I will also take some shit. It sounds fun.
I'll look back, see everybody taking some shit, and I'll turn around and take some shit.
Join the party.
I'm gonna take more shit than any of y'all.
All right. So, in order of how I saw people, Laura, in your alcove, you find a small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws on a loop of rope. It appears to be a goblin's hand. Corey, you find a knife carved from human bone.
Ooh,
Okay, we let it slide.
I got a boner knife.
Connor, you find a dagger with a rat's skull set into the pommel. Oh, actually, I should probably start using character names. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Alistar, you find.
Oh, I wasn't taking, I was just looking.
Oh. Well, I mean, you find a wand of polymorph.
You're looking at a wand of
I'm
polymorph.
looking at it. Does it appear safe to take?
Doesn't seem to warrant any concern.
Then I take it.
What did I find? What's this?
Let's see. Alfton, you find the shrunken, shriveled head of a halfling. And then Balthazar, you find the severed finger of a hag.
Awesome. I'll snatch that up. Put it in my body, my spank back.
And then Arthos finds a small wooden box containing a direwolf's withered tongue.
I'll take that.
Sounds like a delicacy in some places.
There's a few more boxes or like shelves that haven't been looked in. If anyone wants to look
I'll
at
go
any-
look at them.
I'd like to look at more.
Sure.
I'll go look at them.
Arthos finds a folded cloak made from stitched ghoul skin.
Mm.
You know what? I'm no longer interested, to be honest.
I'll go take whatever he was gonna have. I'm greedy.
A bag full of bat guano.
Yes.
Pounds?
Bottomless
Oh, he
pit,
found.
that good.
Shit's crazy, let me tell you.
If there's anything left, I'll check it out.
You find a 6-foot tall wooden figure of a mummy. Its arms crossed over its chest.
Ooh.
Mummy or a wooden figure of a mummy?
You just gonna trust that thing after getting attacked by other inanimate things that look like other inanimate things?
I'm just going to leave the dagger. This all seems a bit too much.
I back away from every pedestal.
Yes, I am not going to take the dagger.
How
Why is everything in here made of?
You would have found an iron pendant adorned the devil's face.
Yeah, I'm backing away from that too.
Ooh, I'll take that. I am Pact of the Fiend.
Cool, add that to your inventory.
Yeah, I back it. Because why are everything made of dead body parts?
Pendant carved with the devil's face.
I'm putting my goblin hand back. I don't want it
Just
anymore.
Who
don't
got
seem-
I was going to say, if I announce that you found it, you can either leave it or put it in your inventory.
I'm gonna leave all this nasty shit.
This all seems rather suspicious. I like knowing the source of my strange objects.
I like
Sounds like the
I
devil
like it.
anyway.
I've read
like-
certain
Thanks for my
rituals
shit.
where they can summon things by placing things in such a place. I'm going to keep mine on hand so they can't summon anything behind me.
Perhaps.
It's like
Yeah, it's just
taking
too
the
creepy for me,
ingredients to
I'm
their
gonna-
birthday cake.
Anything else?
It would be a rather strange kick.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty disinterested in all of this stuff, actually, so I'm just going to continue looking down the other way.
I say, come on in. The water's fine. I go back to the
Nope,
water.
not that way. The other way.
The water's fine.
So not interested in the naked
I feel
dude.
like the
I
water
still-
is probably the opposite
Say
of
it
fine.
seems safe down here.
The
What's that thing at the bottom? Is that like a nest?
we can't see that yet.
Yeah.
I can't see that. Okay.
Is the chanting still going on?
Yes,
Okay.
at regular intervals.
Is
Well,
it coming from I guess go look in that
What-
direction, but quietly. I'm gonna stealth.
Yeah, we should
it.
remain quiet because if we can hear them, they could probably hear us.
Yep, that's a stealth check.
They'll check for me.
21. I'm going in the direction of the chanting stealthily.
All right. So if you're heading
Go
in
with
the direction of the chanting, you are going to be going into the water.
Ooh. I'll go with them.
Yeah, I'll go too.
I stand on the edge of the water, but not fully commit to going into it.
Yeah, my toes are in, but I'm not moving further in.
I'm going to stay at the back of the group to see if anything
How-
comes from behind.
How deep's the
I'll
water?
go in.
That's a good question.
Just drowning.
It's a good thing I'm not wearing any pants.
2 feet deep.
Yeah, I can walk with that. Yeah, I'll come along.
All right. So those that choose to enter, the chanting stops as you peer into this 40-foot square room. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the west wall leads to a dark cave heaped with refuse. Murky water covers most of the floor. Stairs lead up to dry stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also rises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling directly above a stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is covered with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dry blood.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get out of the water. I'm gonna go
Also-
up on one of those stairwells.
I'm gonna walk over to that pyramid thing and get on top of it.
I'm with Pliny on this. I'm going to follow Pliny upstairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the edge of the
Flame
room.
I'll follow him up the stairs.
I'm gonna look to all the people that stayed back with me and just be like, "Well, do you think we should go in?"
I'm going to watch from a safe distance.
That's fair. That's very fair.
I'll keep my sword away at a safe distance.
I'm not
I
afraid.
usually like to be not on the sacrificial altar.
Yep, that's specifically where I'm not going as well.
All right, so Arthos, you said you approach and head up the dais, right?
Yes.
All right. As you walk up, the chanting rises once more as 13 dark apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room. Each one resembles a black-robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it. Where you'd expect to see faces or voids. One must die, they chant over and over. One must die. One must die.
I feel like Ryan made his decision.
Can the rest of us see this?
Oh, yeah. This appears to you. You also, Ryan, notice on the sort of like the table there, what appears to be the ritually sacrificed body of an infant.
Found the baby.
Well, it looks like one has died.
Well, now we have that figured out.
So
Rest
those
in
of us-
peace, Ruth
Those of
Ginsburg.
us that stayed behind, can we see this too?
Yep.
Okay. Are these like fiends? Can I tell? Or
I think
If you
he
have
said
the innate
shadows.
ability to sense other fiends, you do not sense that these are fiends.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check to see if I know anything about these. 19.
These appear to be specters, similar to the ones that you had seen before.
Okay, I'm gonna continue staying hidden. If they haven't noticed me, then I'm gonna continue being totally stealthy and
I'm-
not draw attention to
I'm
myself.
gonna take. I put a skeleton in my bottomless fanny pack earlier. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna put that on the sacrificial altar. See if that does anything.
All right, as you do that, nothing changes. They continue to chant.
Does anyone
So-
else?
Must die. One must die.
Does
Does
anyone
anyone-
else notice?
Check on like what's on the altar. Is it just the baby, or is there something under the baby? Like,
Oh, so there's like some cloth and there's some like ritualistic daggers and stuff like that.
ooh,
Does anyone else notice the fact that there are 13 shadows and the last room had 13 items?
Oh. Wonder if we could just go break the items and they'd go away.
Yes, that's what I. Some of them were weapons, but not all of them were.
I'm
so-
gonna take the bone dagger and like snap it in half.
All right, go ahead and roll for strength.
Strength. Ooh, 23.
All right, so you're able to bend it until it snaps, and they continue to chant.
Well,
It's not connected.
Thanks. I
perhaps
like
they
that.
just like the number 13.
it is a very lucky number.
I put the box of the wolf with the wolf's tongue on the altar.
No change. They continue to chant. One must die. One must die.
I touch the ritual daggers on the altar. Does anything change?
One must die.
My hand,
I'm
and I pour blood over the skeleton I laid on the altar.
One must die. One
am-
must die.
I see the number. I see the number start connecting.
I turn to everybody, say, "There's clearly no change. We should just, let them do their thing."
We can always check that other hallway.
Perfect.
I don't really feel like, unless someone else wants to die, but I imagine not.
I'm gonna go with
On that.
I'm
Bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. Yeah.
we'll go check this out.
Hold your horses, spooky
I
shadow
whispered-
people.
I whisper to Pliny and I say, I think that obviously something needs to die here that's living now, but the options are
Wait,
one of our party or
dog?
the dog we found earlier.
Always kill the dog.
This is twisted. However,
I don't like
am
this, Pliny.
more attached to the dog than I am to the naked dude who was already lined up to be sacrificed.
I whispered back to him, I agree with you.
All right.
All right, so did I hear people want to explore the next hallway?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, is everyone following?
I'm staying
Yeah,
on the altar.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'll call
I'm
him.
following.
Okay.
It was Ro, myself, Carlin, and Tim. What's your name?
Alistair.
Alistair.
All right, so Arthos stays behind on the altar, and everyone else, it seems, heads back out of the water and down into the next hallway.
I'm by myself, right?
Yep. So as you go into this area, you see the cultists have shackled prisoners to the back walls of the alcoves, not dissimilar to some of you the previous session.
Are they
Prisoners
This
are
looks
long
obvious-
gone,
oddly familiar.
litter the floor, but the rusty shackles remain.
alive? They were alive or not alive anymore?
They were at one point.
Okay, they're not alive anymore. Cool.
Look at all these corpses and say, damn it, we don't have a substitute.
Well, we do.
Dog.
We were generously provided with 3 of them.
You are right.
All right, I roll for stealth, and I sneak off, trying to I wait, hold on. I have a sleight of hand to steal the dog, stealth to sneak out, and place the dog on the altar and kill it.
All right, hold up. I'm gonna need several rolls for this.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to. I don't want
Perception?
to do sacrifice.
Yep. Perception.
Nat 20.
3.
Especially me, seeing as how I am holding the dog.
For sleight of hand to steal the dog, that's a 16 plus 5, so 21.
Countered by Rose perception.
All right,
Let's see.
so I'm gonna need Ro to roll a conflicting perception check.
Nat 20.
Perception, do I have-
As I'm gonna be completely honest, I hope we don't get into combat because I've been rolling like shit.
That's a 21.
Oh no,
21 versus what was your roll?
21.
Roll off!
Roll off.
Yeah, okay, both of you roll again.
Oh, that's 23.
Ah, shit. That's 11.
You had 1 job.
I tried.
So now I'm sneaking off, using
So the rest of us can roll too, right?
Yeah, I rolled nat 20 on that one. I guess you didn't ask for it, but
I mean, everyone else is in the room.
I rolled a 3.
Else is rolling for perception because they know that Balthazar is trying to steal the dog. Would you have known in the game Balthazar was trying to steal the dog if he hadn't have made that clear?
Fair enough.
it's not.
No, I'm probably just looking.
What is he doing specifically? Because it's kind of hard for me to like be like, oh, there's nothing there anymore.
So I want to say,
I'm gonna swap it with the bag full of backwater that I have.
it's a
Fair
heavy
enough.
bag, so and the dog was a little emaciated, so I'd say
Fair enough.
quick, you know,
I have no attachment to this dog.
style.
Okay, so
He does.
I know that this is happening. Can I do a charm people spell and charm Balthazar?
Why do you notice this is happening?
But do you know what's happening?
Yeah, this is. I don't know if anyone does, unfortunately.
All right, then I'm sneaking.
Stealth check.
This is my stealth roll to sneak off, I guess. Do that. So
Yeah, so you have the dog in your possession now.
I have to sneak
So
back.
try to go ahead.
This is still in the other room.
My stealth was a 13.
Does Laura want to counter that one? I guess.
That's rough.
I'm pretty sure someone's passive perception has to be higher than that. So
What
I
was
want to
it?
go ahead and say you are discovered.
I'm discovered.
Okay.
So you guys all like notice that Balthazar, with his swinging wang, is holding the dog, and
I
His
think
ass
I'm not
cheeks.
putting a walk speed of 40 feet.
Balthazar, I've got great news for you. You're gonna get to drive home after all.
Wait, can somebody beat a walk speed of 40 feet?
Are you just booking it? Just running
I only
away?
got I only got 25.
this is a fair question.
Yeah.
Is anyone gonna be able
I know monks are really fast, so
I cannot.
you know,
I can cast suggestion to make him stop. If I noticed.
Is your passive perception over 13?
No, it's 12.
Well,
yeah, no. So I'm gonna say anyone that discovers Balthazar is gonna able to book it.
so now I'm gonna go. So I'm going to I'm at the altar now, and that leaves Arthos right there. So I'm gonna roll for deception on Arthos. Everybody else said this was okay.
I'm chasing him. I won't be able to
Probably
catch up,
better off
but I
just
am.
killing it.
I have a passive perception of 14, so
Oh, okay, so he does notice. So
I did notice. So I'm following you, but you got there before me.
there. So I just take and stab the dog.
So Balthazar,
What the hell is that all about?
as you enter,
I didn't want to die. I heard somebody say we found 3 people have
You never rolled to hear that. I was whispering.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, who said that it was you? There's people that aren't present at this session.
It doesn't matter. I'm chaotic evil, so this is what I'm doing.
That's entirely fair and in character. I salute you. I'm also gonna start running. Not that I know what's happening. I'm just like, oh, something's
This
going on.
bastard stole my dog.
Yeah, I'm going along because I don't want to be alone.
I knew he could be trusted.
Well, unless I think can Arthos stop me because he's still at the altar. So
I was going to say, you enter the room and you are quickly being pursued by who was following?
Everybody, but I was.
Not me. I didn't notice. I don't give a shit.
You enter the room and head up to the dais, and Arthos is there, seeming a little stumbly about him.
He's stumbling. Oh boy. So I just go right by him and stab the dog because he's stumbling. So. And
Arthos, do you do anything?
his life.
I basically look at him and go, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm wait, people are chasing me, so I just wait.
Do I see him grab the knife and like go down to stab the dog, or
We could roll initiative for this.
I was going to say, but I need to know. It sounds like Balthazar is going to kill this dog. So I think the only one close enough to do anything at this point would
Is me.
be
Arthos.
Arthos.
Know what's going on? So
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
I see him pick up the knife.
Try and stealth past Arthos because everybody's chasing me. I'm gonna try and stealth past.
Okay, I'll can I do a perception check to see if I notice him, and if I do, I stop him.
So you're being chased by people in 2 feet of water.
Is this an acrobatic? Because I'm just gonna try and dodge around. So
That would be probably more accurate.
acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics rather than stealth.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna acrobatics trying to get around them.
All right. So
You could actually even take a disengage action.
That is an 18 for acrobatics.
All right. So if you're trying to stop him, Ryan, go ahead and make a strength roll.
Strength roll.
Yeah.
6 plus 3. No, I got 9 for that.
Okay.
I
So,
am at the altar and I take the dagger and I stab that dog.
all right. You are able to, without much effort at all, you're able to sacrifice the dog. And at that point, the voices, the chanting ceases to chant, and all of the specters disappear, and the house seemingly returns to more of a neutral rather than creepy state.
Then I turn around and say, see, that wasn't so bad.
Can I tackle him down to the ground?
Yes.
That wheel thing next to the door, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it.
Wheel thing next to the door.
Yeah, it's got pegs on it.
Give me a strength check.
Ooh.
22.
I'm rolling like a king today.
Okay, so I'd say you're able to like close off, the 3 dots up here. You're able
Okay,
to-
so now we're locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ichi.
Oh, and I'm gonna stand right
Good.
in front of it
Oh,
until we
shit.
decide.
Balthazar can't escape.
We're gonna decide how to handle this.
I mean, I could roll to evade, but I'm gonna take what's coming in the on this one.
I look at him with death in my eyes, and I raise my hand to make electricity come out of them.
So, yeah, I would like to tackle Balthazar, and then in my equipment, I have manacles. So I'm going to handcuff him.
All right, so I'm gonna need conflicting strength checks on that.
Oh no, I'm just gonna accept it.
Oh, you're gonna accept it?
Yeah,
Okay.
they have no reason not to handcuff me at this point. Like I might
For
as
your
well.
crimes against Skyrim Enter people.
And while they're doing all that, I go down and check that cave.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna walk up the now shut gate and just be like, "What the hell is going on?"
Oh yeah, because you're not in, right?
No.
You're locked
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'm standing right next to the door. I'm like, hey, Alistair, it's probably just better that you're not in here right now.
Can I at least get a play-by-play?
Oh yeah, so the adorable dog that we all loved so much and had become a central part of our team,
Definitely nobody had forgotten about it at all.
who everybody held so dearly and cherished. Yeah, the naked dude just killed it.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
Well, Rose arresting him for it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
So Arthos, as you approach the refuse pile, you hear the chanting return, but this time it says, Lorgoth, the Decayer, we awaken thee. And that refuse pile begins to move and quake.
Can
Um,
I light a candle and throw it into the pile to see if I can light anything up?
just a second.
Oh, yeah, because the
Well, there's still water. I guess.
So
Oh, great.
you can disregard the living person being
Wow.
sort of encased in there. But you are then confronted by a shambling mound, which, Ryan, you are surprised.
Yeah.
And,
It'd fall back into the water.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
I think this is a surprise round.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But
turn to Rowan
that
and say,
happens
that
on
looks
top
pretty
of
bad,
initiative.
doesn't it?
Not as bad as what I'll do to you.
I turned to I asked for my bag of backwater back.
Oh, you'll get it back.
Ro, you know, you don't have to be faster than a shambling mound. You just have to be faster than the handcuffed guy right here.
This is a good
I'm
point.
still pretty fast. I'm only handcuffed. I'm actually the fastest guy still.
Yeah, he's still got his legs, but you know
We can fix that.
that can't be fixed. That can't be fixed.
all right, so I need initiative from everybody.
Yep.
16.
I don't need initiative for me. I'm handcuffed unless somebody
it's-
wants to release me.
Plus Dex, right?
Yep.
Wait, plus that?
I dropped the deck.
18. We can just write it in chat. Just type
Hell
in
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
Oh wow. Okay. Do we want to go from top
Wow.
to bottom to make it, easy?
Oh.
Or we'll just send?
Make it easy on Alex instead of all screaming into the mic at one time.
Yeah, actually, that is
Oh.
mighty helpful.
Oh.
Matter of fact, we could
Super funny.
probably just say what kind of check we're making and the roll
Actually,
moving forward. That's pretty smart.
Actually,
so I'll go for initiative too. That's how I got 2 plus 5.
Oh.
It's 2 A's. I guess it's 4 A's, but
Okay. Give me the point. Oh, no, 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 no,
Okay. All right. So being first surprised, Arthos. 16?
What? Oh, I'm
16 against your armor class?
15 armor class, so he hits me.
Okay. You take 13 bludgeoning damage.
All right, I'm dead.
And
You
then
don't have more
are
than 13 max.
engulfed.
I am instantly KO'd. Because I only have 10
So
hit
you're
points.
then engulfed.
Is that that's your max?
That's my max.
He's
Wow.
a rogue.
Oh.
You are then engulfed into the shambling mound.
Wait, do you have your? Can you use your uncanny dodge? Do you have that yet?
I'm not sure.
If you're talking to me, I'm unconscious.
Do you have your uncanny dodge though? Because that should let you take half damage.
No. Wait. No.
It should be a cunning action.
Oh, I have cunning action.
Okay, one of those should
But
be.
I'm surprised.
But you
Yeah,
can,
wait, does that work if you're surprised?
yes, it just lets you take half damage.
Oh.
Yeah, I think.
It says it's a bonus action.
Yes, but you can use it as a.
Bonus action can't be used as a reaction, can it?
Hold on, let me look at it because there should.
Why
be a
isn't
way.
it a reaction?
It
It
should be
would
a
make more sense
reaction.
if it was a reaction. Here we go.
Move dodge is a bonus action.
Go. Cunning action. So on level 2, you can your quick thinking and agility allow you to move and act quickly. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can be used only to dash, disengage, or hide.
Yeah, uncanny dodge isn't until 5th level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Big oofs.
So I'm dead.
Big oofs, my guy.
Why isn't it?
Not dead yet.
Down to -3 hit points, and you're currently engulfed inside the shambling mound, such as that fella in the picture.
You're not fellow.
Alistair, you are blocked out, so.
Can I not cast spells through the grate?
You can if the. Let's see, what was the size of the room? It was.
For some reason,
It's a 40-foot square room, and the creature is currently like at the edge of the 40 feet. So you can cast a spell if it has a range of 40 feet.
It looks like in the bottom left of the screen, there's a pen that you could draw on the map if you wanted to. I don't know if it would go away.
Wait, is there a laser pointer? Whoa!
Oh,
Look at that.
Digital lasers.
oh wow.
Yeah, so you're here, and the creature's right here. I like that.
you remember what I've got: agonizing blast, and armor of shadows.
You can even like actually draw on it and it'll stay there. I think. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, I can Eldritch Blast a bitch.
The classic warlock move. I'm glad you looked that up.
Well, I know the damage
Blast
and I
the
know
bitch.
the roll. I didn't know the range. I don't have that
It's
memorized.
like
I usually take
150. It's pretty far.
Yeah, it's 120, and I usually do the thing where you can like snipe someone from 600 feet because it's fun.
Well, you can do the invocation that snipes it, and then you can get the feat that doubles that spell
Yeah.
sniper, and then
Yeah.
you're out to like 600.
Yep. I usually do that, and I'm just like, yeah, you're in range.
Warlock assassin.
Get fucked. Well, that's another thing you can get. You can make like all your spells silent.
Just a warlock hitman.
I will roll to hit a bitch.
All right.
What? Why is my thing
Hit a
turned
bitch.
sideways? I don't know. Okay, it's whatever.
Do I start throwing death saves now?
You will on your next turn.
I rolled a natural 1. My dice suck. My character sheet is sideways for some reason. I don't know how to rotate it. I don't know how it got rotated.
But you did do a natural 1.
I rolled a natural 1 for a melee spell attack.
Okay. I need you to pick a player.
How many people are there?
Everyone
I didn't know
except
what
for,
I think 6.
so everyone except for
everyone
the creature you can hit.
I rolled a 4. So who's the 4th player? On
From
the
my
top is Jake.
My screen, you'd have to pick either Laura or Logan.
There's a clear right option.
I mean, the
I
guy.
was gonna say I've got Jake, so
Okay. Yeah, you can go for that. So roll for damage.
I'll roll to dodge.
Wait, so are you targeting Jake?
Okay, yeah, who's getting hit?
yeah, I rolled a 1, so that's 1 plus my charisma, which would be that's 5 total.
I
A
have
total damage to me.
Yep.
Oh, wait, who are you?
Force
I think
damage.
it's to Jake.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's all right.
This is easily the most fratriciding group I've ever been around. Jake, where are you standing at?
I'm at 15 now. I rolled max on both of. Remember, I leveled up for my health.
Oh, nice.
But where are you at in the room?
Where am I standing at?
Yeah.
I think last time I said I was by you, and then you went to do the water thing. So I guess wherever you used to be.
Oh, okay. Well, I just came in and went straight to that. So I don't know if
Oh.
you're right inside the door next to me.
I'll just say I'm there.
Seemed like the safest place to be. Little did we know you had to watch your back.
Yeah.
All right, so Arthos, make your first death save.
I fail.
Okay.
Nat 1.
Pliny, you're next.
Oh, you rolled a nat 1 on your death save.
Wait, you rolled a nat 1?
Yep.
All right, so that's 2 fails.
Panic.
I'm gonna open the door,
All right.
and then I'm gonna chuck a javelin at it. 25.
All right, you hit.
7 damage. 8 damage, actually. Nope.
Is it dead yet?
Just 7 damage.
It seems mildly annoyed.
Oh no.
Next would be Alfton.
Me? Well, I can't get in there to heal him. He's inside of it, so I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
All right.
Pick up my little sphere while I'm reading the description. Move fire, range attack, range spell attack. So make a range spell attack. Ah! Die dropped, land on carpet. Okay. 18 plus intelligence modifier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 18 to be 24. 22.
Okay, it hits.
22. 10. That's 1d10. fire damage. Let me find the D10.
Wait, 1d fire damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for my notes, what did the chanting call this thing? It had a name.
9.
Oh, it was
The destroyer, or like the devourer of worlds.
Lord Hoth. Lord Hoth,
Lord
the
Hoth.
Decayer.
Gotcha. Cool.
I rolled a 9 on that damage.
All right. Next is going to be Ro.
Whew. Okay, so I'm on top of the dais because I tackled Balthazar. So I'd be able to I don't even know if I'd be able to get to the Shambling Mound because of the rough terrain, right? Because that halves my speed. Or is the water not actually do any?
You're not Jesus. You don't walk on water.
Yeah, that's what I always figure is rough terrain, which usually halves your speed.
Yeah, but if this is, so let's see, this is all 40. So 40 divided by.
Could be different, but usually they do it 5
feet. Yeah, each of these squares is 5 feet. So
if I'm on
the
top.
monster's like right about here. You could
easily be
probably
able to touch it.
Oh, okay. I could. Okay. So I guess I would try and do like. We're going to talk about this later, Balthazar. Not right now. And I'm just going to leave him there, handcuffed. And I'm going to run and not run, go as fast as I can through the water to try and get to the Shambling Mound. And can I try removing Arthos from the Shambling Mound's body?
What would that be, like a grapple check?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not sure what that would be. Strength contest.
Well, you could use athletics.
Yeah,
if you're
okay.
trained
So
in it.
I mean, you could try to free him.
Okay. Is that his strength or what?
Athletics.
Yeah,
would
it's
be
your strength.
grapple. Oh.
Okay. Athletics is strength based. If it is athletics, then I would like that because I'm proficient in athletics. I'm not sure. DM's choice.
Yeah, I think athletics is fine.
Okay. Let's see. $17.
Ah!
Oh,
I got 18.
ah!
Valiant.
You're not able to successfully remove Arthos.
Trying, but it's not working. Just grabbing a foot and just trying to pull.
My shoe comes off.
That's my turn. I'm just gonna wait there.
Wear shoes?
I don't even know.
Big scaly foot.
Oh yeah, he just starts molting, and you've just got.
Oh, yeah. Like snakes.
It's like, what shape would a lizard folk shoe be if they did wear a shoe?
If a lizard folk wore a shoe, would he wear it like this or like?
All right. So next is Balthazar. Reminder that you are currently your arms are constrained.
So, what I'm gonna do?
You wax him.
No.
He's just like, wham!
So remind me again. When the wheel was turned to begin with, did it seem like it was locked in place after, you know?
Oh no, Pliny was able to undo it.
Undo it. So did the doors open? Or
Yeah.
I opened it back up.
Okay, so what's it? I can't remember his character name, but was he able to get back in, or was he able to get in to the?
Oh, Alistar?
Yeah.
I think he's still standing right outside the gate. I just lowered the gate.
Yeah. Oh, so you just did that? Okay, I missed that.
Yeah.
So instead of running over and trying to do that myself, I'm gonna just use try and free my hands with sleight of hand.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for sleight of hand.
That's 23.
Okay, I'd say you're able to slip him out.
And is that all I can do for this turn?
That would be your movement.
Something.
So I wouldn't really have to. I really couldn't get to anywhere else then. So.
Or would that be his action?
Would be his like action, I would believe. I mean,
His action, because then he could move.
Yeah, so like you can still move. You can move up to 40 feet.
Okay. Where is the shambling mass right now?
So if you're right here, it's about here. Row is here, but so you're like 10, 15 feet away.
All right. Can I take one of the daggers and throw it?
No, so you can only move at this point. Your one action was getting out of the handcuffs.
Yeah, gotcha. I'm gonna stay where I'm at right now because that gives me the most mobility for later. Then.
Okay. Zliciant, you're next.
All right. So I'm gonna roll. I got 13.
Does not hit.
Shoot.
All right.
Wait, actually, I have a question. Do I add like just dexterity to what I roll, or would I add dex and athletics?
I think it's dex and proficiency.
Yeah, so I think you're proficient, so you can add +2. So instead of 13, it'd be 15, which would be a hit.
All right, so I'm gonna use my trident.
All right.
So I got 5.
All right. Ryan, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
I got a nat 20.
Okay. That's fine. So the mound is going to attack you, Ro. $11?
Nope, misses.
Okay.
AC
Next,
15.
next is Alistair. It's your turn, Tim.
Tim.
You're muted.
Whoa. I'll move forward until I'm within 30 feet of this thing, and then I'm going to do second level Witch Bolt. Let me mark that I'm using a spell slot. Uh, 22.
I mean, that hits, but it does no damage.
Not from electric damage?
Yep.
Okay.
The plan.
I mean, it should still take damage, I would think, but okay.
Nope. Damage immunity.
You know who takes damage? Everybody who's touching the water.
Oh!
Yeah. I don't know that.
You just
We
like,
do this.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action to go ahead and summon my spear from its pocket dimension because that's a thing that I can do.
Okay.
Pocket.
Prison pocket dimension.
Next, Arthos, make a death saving throw.
18.
Okay, you have one success. Pliny.
I am so glad that I wrote this book about javelin use and have this ridiculously large quiver of javelins. I'm going to just throw another one. You know what I'm saying? So, not as hopeful. But 12.
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and action surge, throw another one. 11.
No. Outfin, you're next.
Well, I'm gonna shoot another firebolt. 16 plus 4, 20 to hit.
Okay.
All attack. Is it D10 damage? Yeah, that's what it was. Four fire damage.
Okay.
Object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
Wait, say that again?
This is at the end of the description, the flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
So it's got fire resistance, so I'm going to say it doesn't catch fire.
It's fire resistant.
That only did 2 damage.
What?
Now we know.
Defies all logic.
Maybe it's a very moist plant.
Yes.
Yeah, I picture it's like planty and mushroomy, so, you know.
It's definitely dead.
Yeah.
If you play Monster Hunter and have seen Valhazak, that's what I'm imagining.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a
What is
really
it? A man of culture, I see.
Maybe Envy from Brotherhood.
Oh shit! What was the Monster Hunter reference? I missed it.
Valhazak.
I don't know if I've got that far. Which one is it?
Elder Dragon. It's made
big
out
zombie
of
dragon.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys play it on PC, hit me up.
I need to keep playing
I
World.
do, actually.
Ooh, I'm a good for PC now.
I'm a PS4 piece of trash.
I do play on PC.
All right, Ro, it's your turn.
Take 2. I would like to try and remove Arthos from the monster. 10.
No.
That's all I can do. My action. I'm trying.
Balthazar?
All right, I'm gonna run up and try and remove Arthos as well.
All right, so I need a strength check.
Strength. Let's see. Ooh, that's gonna be 10.
Nope.
All right, then I'm gonna. Oh, I guess I already moved, so I'm gonna stay there.
All right, Zeliciant?
Alright, I'm gonna roll to hit it. So I got 10.
Does not hit. All right. Arthos, do another Constitution saving throw.
12. Wait, what? It's Constitution, right?
Yes.
So, 11.
You do not succeed. You take 13 bludgeoning damage from inside of the shambling mound. You fail your last saving throw and you die.
Oh no. Our lizard friend is dead.
You sacrifice the dog for nothing.
Alistar, you're next.
Okay.
Oh my god.
This thing has taken damage, correct?
Yes.
I would like it to make a wisdom saving throw as I use Toll of the Dead, which is a cantrip.
Like to detect magic.
All right. I'm pretty sure 3 is lower than your DC.
Yes, my DC is a 16. It takes 1d12 necrotic damage because it has already been damaged. This cantrip is stupid.
Yeah, that's a good amount. 1d12.
Yeah, 8 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, that's way better than like Eldritch Blast or anything,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
especially early.
Arthos is now dead, so we skip over him. Pliny, you're next.
I'm gonna probably surprise you with this one. I'm gonna throw a spear at it. 18.
That hits.
Excellent. And 7 damage.
Elfton.
The best I can do, because I don't want to get close to it, is I'm going to shoot another firebolt.
Are you sure you don't have any non-fire cantrips?
My other cantrip is melee and electric and lightning damage. So
Oh, yeah, that doesn't help.
that's a 12 plus 4, 16.
Okay, that hits.
Nice. 18. There it is. 8 fire damage.
Okay. Ro.
Does this thing seem at all phased by what we're doing? Like, are we doing a good job, or?
It's a little
We're
like
doing something.
yeah. I mean, it's not like shrugging it off anymore cumulatively, but like
I guess,
I
yeah.
don't think it's worse for wear at this point.
My second question would be, do I know that Arthos is now a dead corpse inside of the...
I don't think there'd be any way for you to tell.
We got to recover
Well, since I don't know, I'm going to try pulling again. I'm also going to look over to my left and be like, when did you hand cut? Whatever. And let's see, strength. Oh, this is better. 24.
All right, you were able to wrestle Arthos's corpse from inside the mound.
Oh, fuck.
You see it comes out and is not moving.
Oh. He's dead, everyone. But,
Got it.
and that's my turn.
Balthazar, you're next.
All right. So I'm assuming because Ro didn't get swallowed after wrestling, I'm not gonna get swallowed for punching this. Hopefully. So I'm gonna left and right punch, I guess. So
Okay.
left punch. Or I guess right punch, whichever. Doesn't matter. Left punch is 20. I wrote not 20. So
Okay.
and then where's
So
my
roll for
D4?
damage on that, and then double the number you get.
All right. Wow, that's 1d4 plus 5, so that's 9, 18.
Okay.
And then my right punch, left punch, whichever. That would be, well, that's 13, so it doesn't.
Okay.
So I step back.
All right, so Lucian.
Okay, tell me if I'm not allowed to do this, but can everybody stand back 15 feet from the monster and I use my thunder wave?
You can
I'm already real far away from it.
Yeah, I'm like 30 feet from it.
yeah.
So right now
You
we
can
have
ready an action.
Mound is here. Ro is here presumably, and Balthazar is
I think
here.
we switched.
Either way, One of you is here, one of you is there. Where are you at, Zilician?
I've followed Ryan. I forget his character name. So I'm down pretty close to it. So
I
I'm
mean,
like
you
down.
could like step up point blank and avoid them.
Okay. Yeah. Can I do that?
Mm-hmm.
And
But
then,
doesn't it have spell immunity from electric attacks
is it electric? It's thunder.
or thunder?
Damage, she said earlier.
And there's typically force damage, so that's
It's lightning.
is
I
is
can't.
oh
But are we metagaming?
Yes. I mean, you saw it get shoot with electricity, and it was just like, cool, this is fine. You know,
so we know from visual clues that lightning does something that isn't bad.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna
The
use.
The question
I'm gonna,
is,
I'm gonna use my trident. I take it back. Sorry. All right. So 6. So 11 for damage.
well, was that your roll to hit?
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Okay.
All right. Having freed Arthos, Ro, now the shambling mound goes after you.
Oh, no.
21.
it hits.
Can I throw Arthur's dead body in the way?
You potentially could on like your next turn, but you couldn't act like while the shambling mound is going.
Here's a question.
Okay.
Take row 13 bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha. Oh, here's a question. Does this thing? No, never mind. I'm not going to do that. Okay. I had a thing that I could maybe do, but I'm like, I don't think it would work
Okay.
because it's a plant.
And for its second attack, ooh, a nat 20.
Oh, yay!
Oh, no.
Love it.
TPK! TPK!
So you are engulfed, and you take
God.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, why did it have to be 4? Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Okay.
Oh.
Alistair, you're next.
Why does one of our healers have to be gone this session? What's the lore standpoint on Carlin? Like, is she here or?
Yes, but no.
Okay.
Turns to make.
A question for you, DM.
Yep.
The spell Hex reads that it's a concentration spell. I deal an extra d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever I hit it with an attack. Does that include spells like Toll of the Dead?
Yeah, I'd say with concentration you can't, or with concentration you can't do another spell.
Well, okay. Shit. I'm going to cast a second. Well, I have to cast second level, but it doesn't do anything. I'm going to cast Hexa on it. And let me know if I can do this. So, Pact of the Blade, basically I get a weapon that is magic for the sake of beating like damage resistance and all that fun stuff. I can use an action to create that weapon. So can I like throw my spear and then next turn use an action to summon it back into my hand?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. So I will throw my spear. So that's shit. An 8.
Nope.
Okay. It also has disadvantage on ability checks. So,
Okay.
but I have to choose what it is.
Perhaps strength.
Maybe, just throwing it out there. Maybe.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, I'll do strength, but it's not a strength saving throw or anything. It's a strength check.
Oh, so it's only for saving throws.
It's not for saving throws.
So this is for strength checks.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that would be what.
Yeah, so if someone was trying to pry rope out, you would have advantage on that.
Someone decided to do that. I don't know who.
So it has disadvantage on strength checks.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Probably.
Okay. And I guess that's my turn.
Pliny?
I'm gonna do that thing that I do. Oh, I am joining the ranks of fratricide.
All right, who's it going to be?
How many people are still standing?
1, 2, 3, 4. Is it only 4? Yeah, because we got 2 people that are.
All right, 2. So, Jake.
Oh.
I'm sorry. TPK.
TPK.
That's gonna be 9.
9 damage or 9 to hit.
9 damage.
Oh, I'm still up, but I'm at 6 health now. Ow.
Jake has been stabbed twice during this fight.
I got shot. I got shot with.
Tell you what, though, he's one tanky little gnome.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised.
I haven't invented that yet.
All right, speaking of Alfton, who's now your turn.
I'm looking at what I can do.
D&D, everyone.
Let me see here. Let me weigh my options here. First look at Pliny, I scream, ow!
I'm so sorry, little
I
friend.
just pictured one scene from the second Ace Ventura when he gets a spear in his leg. I assume not everyone gets that reference. I'll post it.
I got it. I got you.
I was going to ask about if I could. I know arcane weapon, and I was going to ask. The description of the spell is it's a concentration spell, but the range is self. But the description is you channel arcane energy into one simple or martial weapon you're holding, and it basically adds an extra 1d6 of damage. I can choose a damage type. I was gonna ask if I could do that to someone else's weapon.
If you go up and touch them.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Pliny. This might be a mistake after what just happened. I'm gonna go up and just touch his sword, and I'm going to cast Arcane Weapon. It's a first level spell.
I'm going to insist that you just stick it on one of these javelins, because I'm not going near that thing.
Then the javelin will be gone.
I mean,
I'm not going to use the sword.
I can more damage up here, but it's hard to trust somebody who just stabbed a dog. I know.
Sure, I'll do it for one of the javelins, I guess, and then the next time around, I'll decide if I heal or if then I have the option of healing or doing more on-the-fly enchantments, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna make one of your javelins, I suppose, arcane weapon. It's gonna do whenever you damage with it, 1d6 extra acid damage.
All right.
Yes,
Next, Ro, you said you are unconscious.
Yes, I'm unconscious.
That's a bonus action casting time.
Hmm?
It's a bonus action casting time.
Oh, you still got an action. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't read that. Okay, I'm just gonna do what I've been doing. Fling another firebolt at it. 12 plus 4, 16.
Yep.
9 fire damage.
Okay. So Ro, make a death save.
Don't fail me now. Why? So, in the theme of it's a 1. It's a nat 1. It was.
All right. So
I was hoping it was a 7, but no, it's a 1.
You are gonna melt down that die after this game, right?
Yeah, no, it's gone.
All right. So you have 2 fails. Balthazar.
Does somebody cast a spell that would help if somebody got Ro out? Is that what happened?
Yeah. So you have it has disadvantage on strength pulls. So like if you're trying to take Ro out of it, it has disadvantage on like trying to keep Ro in.
So
Yeah.
And heal
So what I'm
Ro
gonna do
if I can get to him.
is I'm gonna my turn. I'm gonna turn around and say, hey, if you could toss one of those weapon enhancing spells my way next turn, I can do 4 hits. And then
But you
use
don't
this
use
turn.
weapons though.
What? I have brass knuckles.
These
Yeah,
hands.
mistake.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw his.
He does have brass knuckles that can be enchanted.
That'll help because they count for my
Silver knuckles.
They technically had a weapon. Shit.
They count for my unarmed strike, so because they're a monk weapon. But so I'm gonna spend this turn and I'm gonna try and get Ro out.
Okay.
Strength is 21.
All right. So at 10, you're able to pull him out. He is still breathing.
Cool. And I'm gonna throw him back to the to the dais, so he's out of the monster's way.
No, I can either heal or enchant your brass knuckles, but not both.
Hopefully I'll be able to actually, you know what, on the monster's attack turn, I'm gonna try throwing Arsa's body so in the way, so I should be able to stand 1 hit.
So you can go ahead and lift and move him still in this turn, but I'm gonna need a strength check for you to like throw him.
Okay, so wait,
Jake, couldn't you stabilize Ro?
I could try and roll to do that. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and lift Arthos in front of me, the dead body in front of me. Is that what you said I have to do?
Wait, so you can use
wait.
corpse as a shield, or you can like pick up Ro and try to throw him out of the way.
Okay, one or the other. So I'm gonna throw Ro out of the way.
Okay, so give me a strength check.
18.
Okay, so you're able to pick him up and toss him while still in the water, to like the lower part of the dais, so that like he doesn't take like damage from the concrete, but he's like very much out of the way of the
Just like threw my body face down in the water.
Closer to somebody that can
Yeah.
help.
No.
All right, Celestia.
I got a nat 20 to hit.
Okay, so when you roll for damage, give me double the number. What was that?
18.
Okay. So it is going to go ahead and make a roll against Balthazar.
And my armor class is 20, and I will also roll. What?
You have an armor class of 20?
Yep.
That's nuts. So it doesn't hit you.
Cool.
But it gets a second attack. Does not hit you. Alistair.
So you said I can't cast any other spells
Correct.
while I have Hex active, even cantrips.
I think that breaks concentration. I can double check and see what
I thought the rule with concentration spells is that you can only have one active at one time.
Yeah.
And then there's the whole damage thing.
Let me look. No, I don't want to learn about concentration camps in China. No, thank you.
Oof. I'm afraid of your search history now. Casting another spell that requires concentration, taking damage, or being incapacitated or killed.
Okay. Works for me then.
All right.
As long as the new spell doesn't require concentration.
So have it make a wisdom saving throw because it's getting Toll of the Dead again.
One.
Is that like a crit for me? Can I roll 2d12?
Sure. Ryan,
Really?
I swear to God, blind yourself with that.
Oh God.
Alex, I shit you not. I just rolled 2 ones. It takes 2 necrotic damage. Do I get to add my d6 to that from Hex?
Well, yeah.
Okay, that's better. That's an additional 5, so it takes 7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Plane?
And then I would like to retrieve my spear.
Okay.
And
What?
that's all I can do.
Do you have to be trained in medicine to use a medicine check?
No.
Nope, it just makes it easier.
All right, I'm gonna run up and try to, because Ro is up on the dais, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna run up and try to stabilize him.
Okay. So give me a wisdom roll.
That's gonna be a 12.
Yeah, so I'd say you're able to sort of check his airways, make sure that he's able to breathe.
Yes, tactical combat casualty care. We covered this at basic training.
Put him in the recovery position, and he is at 0 hit points at this. Well, he's stable up to 0 hit points, but still
Cool.
unconscious.
So I guess I've moved up on the dais next to him.
Alfton?
I'm gonna see. I can make it. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the dais as far as I can go, my speed. And where is what's gonna be in? Where's Balthazar?
I'm still up front.
It's up there. Where is Alistair?
I threw my spear and then went to go get it. So.
Oh, you have to walk to your spear. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you could do like a thing or something.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It takes a full action to do that.
Oh, okay.
So I'd rather deal damage. So.
I can't get to anyone. My options, I can either heal Ro now or wait for maybe next turn for either Balthazar to come to me or me to go to him to enchant his knuckles, brass knuckles. Silver Knuckles.
Sounds like you got a choice to make.
Yeah, I do. See, how much does my heal do? What's my healing do?
Your healing is just 1d8 plus caster ability score, right?
For cure wounds? Yeah. Well, you know what? I guess I'm gonna go with I think more hands might be more helpful here. I'm gonna go ahead and use my last slot heal row. Maybe you can do some more things for us. It's a D8 plus modifier. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's 4 plus 4, 8 health for Row.
All right, so Ro, you're back up and you have 8 health.
And the defibrillator comes back out.
Oh my god.
Is this now your
Jeez, what happened?
You almost died.
Oh, God, I'm over here now.
I teleported
Feels
you.
weird to be on the receiving end. I mean, I've knocked plenty of other people unconscious.
All right, so Ro, you're up and it is your turn.
Well, I don't really feel like getting close to that thing again, so I'm gonna reach down into I have like a robe, so push past the robe, and then I have a little holster with a hand crossbow, and I'm going to shoot it with my hand crossbow.
If I'd known you had that, I would have enchanted the hand crossbow. You did melee.
It was a secret until now, but now it calls for it. 23 to hit. Oh wait, that's a nat 20.
Melee.
Wait, nat 20? Okay,
Yes,
so
nat
so
20.
roll for double damage.
Okay. I just rolled 2 of the dice. Okay, so instead of
Or you could
1d6,
roll once and double it.
I guess I'll just roll 1. I have 2 dice, so might as well roll 2. 2d6. Total of 9 piercing damage.
Okay. Balthasar, you're next.
All right, I'll do the left and right hand combo again. So
Okay.
right hand. Oh, that's 3 plus 7, so it's 10. So it doesn't.
Doesn't hit.
Nope.
You can
And
roll
then
for your next hand.
left hand. 18. Total.
That hits.
So then that'll be 9, and then I jump back to where Alistair is.
Okay. Lucient.
Alright, I'm gonna roll 7.
7 to hit. Nope.
So I don't. Sad to-
Okay. So it will go ahead and attack at. Alistair, you're still close to it?
Yep, I had to go get my spear.
Okay. 10?
Did you say 10?
Yep.
That ain't it, Chief.
23?
That is it, Chief.
Take 30, or not 30.
Jeez.
13 bludgeoning damage. And it is now your turn.
1 second. I'd like to use a reaction really quick. Because I can do that. I have to find the spell. I believe it has to make a dexterity saving throw, or it's going to get set on fire.
That's a bastard one.
A bastard 1?
Mm-hmm.
Hellish Rebuke at 2nd level. It's taking 2 or 3d10 fire damage.
Good.
Um,
26 fire damage. I know it probably gets half.
Yep.
That's a lot, though.
Anything else?
No, that's something I get for being a tiefling.
Oh yeah, so that's your you haven't done your actual attack yet.
Nope, that's a reaction. I can cast Hellish Rebuke at second level,
Okay.
and it doesn't burn a warlock spell slot. It's just something I can do.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna pick up my spear and I guess just try to stab it as hard as I can. I'm not rolling that one. That one's hasn't been nice. Eight.
Oof.
Pliny?
I'm gonna throw a spear at it.
The enchanted spear.
Hey, wait, can I add a D6 to that fire damage for necrotic?
Yeah. So it was what?
The enchantment adds +1 to attack and hit.
6 necrotic.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. He was just adding extra damage. Still you.
Jake, the enchantment, does that add
The one on your sword.
it's 1 to the attack bonus and 1 to the damage?
Yeah, that's the one on your sword.
Okay.
What I just did before, because you said you weren't going to get near it, I put it on a spear. That does for the next hour. It's a concentration spell. For the next hour, it will deal an extra 1d6
Ooh, excellent.
acid damage.
Ooh. So that's what was it? 16 to hit.
Yep.
1d8 plus 1d6. All right, so 7 plus 8, 15 damage.
Okay. So with your last javelin throw, it sticks like butter into the shambling mound. It lets out a screeching cry and then liquefies into the water, turning the whole pool a greenish red, like disgusting hue.
It's a good thing I'm on the dais.
I turn to Jake and I give him the old nuts. Like, I don't know what you did. I'm not sure what you put on that thing, but man, it packs a punch.
I dap him up. It's I try my best in the dire times.
I guess we'll try to pull Ryan up on the dais.
Search his body.
Who's Ryan?
Or
Search Arthos' body.
yep, Arthos.
Find all that money.
Are you looting your fallen comrade?
I'm
No,
pulling
not
him up
yet.
on the dais and crossing his arms over one another.
Okay.
I'll
I
look at
turn,
that.
I turn to everybody and say, "Shall we stab this one? See what happens?"
I look at everyone and say, well, I don't suppose he'll be needing his. This may sound very cruel and macabre, but I don't suppose he'll be needing all of his earthly belongings anymore.
Perhaps we should divide it amongst one another to make sure we survive.
We are in dire straits here.
I feel as though it's very fitting. I mean, lizard folk often, necessity over emotion. So
Yeah.
Almost like a tribute to him.
Arthos,
Yes.
what do you have
it's
on?
what he would have wanted.
I was going to say, you need to tell us your inventory, Ryan. You're
You're
muted.
You're
muted.
muted.
I would immediately like to scramble up out of the water.
I can't talk. I'm dead.
No, we're just like, you need to tell us.
This
Yeah.
is you, not your character.
This is Ryan, not Arthos.
Loot the hell out of me, please.
But what do you have?
We don't know.
All right, let's pull this up. So I have. Wait, where's my character? Oh, it's out here. So I currently have around 1,000 in gold of jewelry and diamonds and whatnot in my pack. I also have an eye patch with a stone worth 50 gold. So I basically have almost 1,100 plus the 200 gold I've already had. So I pretty much have 1,300 in gold on my body in my inventory. So please loot me. For the love of God, loot me.
I'd like to say I open up his like satchel and all these gold and silver items just spill out everywhere. And I go,
What's a lizard gonna do with all this gold?
I suppose we'll never know.
Then there's also a vase in there.
yes.
Clearly the most coveted item.
Yeah. So
Now, it's not exactly like you have 1,300 gold. Some of the items, like, have an amount that, like, they're worth that much, but they can't be divided. Is that correct?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pick up the eye patch, like, oh, something to remember him by.
So I have the
Eye patch Pliny.
What was that?
I have a
just
jewel-
eye patch Pliny.
So I have the eye patch worth 50 gold. I have the jewelry box worth 75. I have 3 gold rings worth 75 each. And then I have a topaz pendant necklace, which is worth 750.
Jeez.
No,
And then
I
I
take
have-
it back. I want
Then I have a vase. And if anyone, I'm not going to say anything, but just know it's a very special vase. And if you do anything with it, just let me know and I'll let you know.
Oh, yeah! Never mind.
I've just got my back to the wall, like taking deep breaths, because that one attack about put me down. I went
I'm
from 22
rolling
to
arcane.
9.
I realized afterwards I should have stayed there and let whoever come to me.
I'm gonna roll an arcane check to identify the vase.
Well, sure, go ahead and roll for it.
All right. 15.
You can't determine anything magical about it.
I grabbed the necklace.
I'm gonna use
Weird.
sleight of hand to slip the vase away.
All right, so go ahead and add the necklace to your inventory. How much was it worth, and what were the jewels?
Then the necklace was worth 750 gold.
Lovely.
What else was there again?
There was 3 gold rings worth 75 each, or no, 75 in total, and a jewelry box worth 75 gold, and an eye patch with a stone worth 50 gold.
Which has been taken by,
I'll grab the rings. I might actually let me check my infusion table thing to do with rings, but I'll grab the rings.
And then I have my burglar's pack, which has a bunch of stuff. If someone just wants to take that to
Oh,
add to it.
absolutely. I want the burglar's pack.
So what's going on with the vase?
I was going to say, didn't you say you took the vase, Balthazar?
Yeah, but I was gonna do sleight of hand to just slip it away, and I rolled a 5, so that was 10 total. Everybody sees me like touch it and.
I'm not going to stop him.
What?
Yeah, so you can
Yeah,
take
since
that.
as far as I know, the vase is useless. I don't really care if they just think it's weird that he's being so sketchy.
Yes, the dead body is being sketchy.
I take every chance I can to be sketchy, so.
Just let me know when you want to take a look at it. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
And I did get the base, so if anybody wants the burglar's kit, I have no idea what the burglar's kit, but
I have no need for a burglar's kit, so
But
you want it.
You're the other rogue in the party. You're not even going to be interested in it?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a blood hunter.
Shit, there was another rogue in this party, wasn't there?
I do not
Was.
believe there was.
Oh, never mind.
And then I also have like my axes and my crossbow.
Ryan, what were you, a ranger?
No, I'm a rogue.
Was
Yeah,
it?
I'm a blood hunter.
I'm an artificer.
I don't think there was 2 rogues. I think it was just the one. We have 2 druids. Carlin's also a druid.
Who's our other druid?
Carlin.
Oh, that's right. Zilton.
So
Well, we have.
one's gonna take a look at the vase. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the rings.
Well, we have a brief bit of respite. Elfton, thank you for the assistance back there with healing me. Do you know who pulled me out of that thing? It's all hazy.
It was kind of a team effort.
Well, thank you, Blaine.
I will say that despite everything I anticipated, Balthazar is the one who rescued you from the gaping maw.
Really? Him? He did that. Well, Jury's not out on you yet. I don't think I forgive you for what happened to Lancelot. Yes, you did kill Lancelot, but
His testicles did slap around your face just a little bit while dragging you out.
At some point, I need to go back to the library and collect all the books. But
I was going to say, give me a sec. I have just finished a whole bottle of wine during this campaign. I need to potty, but then you can explore the rest of the house as much as you want before you leave.
I'll take that to get some more water.
I might have to go.
What did he say about before we leave?
Oh,
he
like
said he's going pee.
Like this was the kind of like the final part of this campaign section was called the Death House.
Okay.
You have finished the Death House.
Sweet.
And explore it and then leave.
Are we gonna level up?
Yeah, I gotta go and do work, so I will see you guys next week.
Alright, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Go, and if you just want to catch up on what we did before finishing tonight.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. Bye.
Bye, Laura.
Bye.
All right. So does anyone want to know about Arthos?
I know. I already know. I was there for it. I helped you build this character.
I'd like to learn.
Yeah, tell us a story about
Regale us.
Arthos.
Tell us
Alright,
about the story now that he's
And tell us about
passed.
the vase, because he's not here, and I kind of want to know what happens.
So Arthos was born in a castle. He was born with a rich family, and his castle got attacked. And in the attempt to escape the people who were like ransacking his kingdom, him and his parents got injured, but they were able to lock themselves away in the basement. So he was locked in there for 5 days, and 2 days later his parents died. And the third day he started to eat his parents in order to survive. So he basically cannibalized his parents in order to survive. And then after the 5 days, the people came and saw the chaos and saw the carnage and exiled him. And so he has this cannibalistic nature where it's like more like a habit or like a kind of like a little thing that he has. Where he eats the balls and the nipples of the people
Head.
So those are in the face.
Wait,
And Balthazar doesn't know that.
can I ask specifically why balls and nipples?
I just thought it'd be funny.
Clearly, the juiciest and most delectable part.
Of course.
So yeah, he had a secret, and
Face full of balls and nipples.
he got exiled as a result by the carnage and people not, realizing the situation and, helping him through that. They just saw the carnage and was like, get out, and so he was roaming, just basically roaming the world. He hated royalty. He kept to himself. And so, yeah, and no one was supposed to ever figure out his secret ever. And so when when Alex when Alex said when Balthazar was coming back in, Arthos, he was like, Arthos is stumbling. When all you guys left, I started eating my snacks out of my face. And then Balthazar came back, and I was able to put it away fast enough. And no one questioned when Alex said that Arthos was stumbling. You guys just blew that off, and I was like, no fucking way.
Well, he had to have one last snack before he died.
Yeah. So, I mean, I fulfilled everything. That I wanted to do.
He fulfilled his arc, eating nipples and balls and dying.
So yeah, that was Arthos.
The really special part is that you live on in Balthazar.
He doesn't know that.
I hope he never looks in that vase. 3 sessions from now, Alex is gonna be like, "You smell a scent coming from the vase."
I mean, I assume they're like either pickled or like salted, so.
Yeah, they probably preserved.
Pickled nipples. One might call them pipples.
Don't let him on. Do not let him on to this. I just want to see how long it takes for him to close that damn thing.
I now already know what form my Steel Defender is going to take.
So yeah.
All right, so Rip Lancelot.
No.
Bro, do you also want to
Okay.
take his dog?
You want to take his skin?
Mechanics question: would the shambling mound have showed up if the dog wasn't sacrificed?
Yes,
Okay.
but since it was investigated, it showed up anyway.
Oh, also, I asked Alex how strong that monster was. He said that it had 136 HP.
Oh my god.
You guys tanky boy.
HP sack. Probably had low AC though, didn't it? Like a 13.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
He was a beefy boy.
Uh,
That's why I was like all the way up here, because I heard that, like, I think it was Corey's character did 26 damage,
That
and I was
me.
like, yes, 2 health left, come on.
I set it on fire.
no, I'll leave Lancelot's body
Oh,
peacefully.
I'm just trying to catch a breather because, like
Yeah.
I said,
so
I got hit once.
Fox is a wild animal. This was a friend.
Yeah.
so now you guys are richer, and
Oh, I think Alex is froze.
No. Entertain. I can do what I want.
Alex
I cast a wish.
Yeah, he froze.
Oh, am I?
comes in. Or he could just be playing with us.
No, he's definitely frozen.
Okay, there.
There we go. There he
I
is.
just
I
got
could hear you
name,
guys the whole
Connor.
time. If that.
Huh.
Oh,
But
I don't cast a wish.
all right.
see, the
Connor, I
folks.
do get slightly more creative when it's not something that sucks you in and starts
No, I'm
Like-
teasing you.
like the last 2 things that attacked us. I was like, you know what? I'm just
Yeah. No, I'm just teasing you. I find it funny.
Oh,
So do you guys all level up now?
Not yet.
I'm gonna go retrieve the spears that I can.
Okay.
And it does make sense, honestly. I mean, I did the same thing once I started using my crossbow. I'm like,
I do consider myself.
I'm tired of doors and piles of plants eating me.
yeah, you're a smart tactician, Bloomy.
That is my craft.
I sit there and I go, gesturing to his spears.
Well,
So
if
at
you
this
guys
point,
don't
you're
need
able
anything
to
more from me,
explore
I'm
the
gonna go
rest of
check
the
out the
house.
library.
What?
Alex?
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 Now stop.
Yeah, so at this point, you guys can check out the rest of the house as much as you want.
I'm gonna go scrap around for silver and anything I can use to build things with. Anything.
So I think on the lowest level, I described all of the items. So there wasn't any silver.
It could just be any kind of like metal I could make.
There's dead Lancelot. That face.
There was an iron pendant on this level.
No, that one's too creepy.
The one with
There was
the
a
giant?
pendant somewhere.
I don't think we completely
The one
searched.
with the face of the fiend? Is that the pendant you were
I
talking
don't
about,
think there
Alex?
was more.
Yeah, we didn't search the
Yeah.
Check those
Oh, you-
sarcophagi.
You didn't search the coffin looking things up on the right. You didn't search those areas.
This is
I
true.
suppose we will search them.
I can't because I'm dead.
I'll search one.
Yeah, we might as well see what we can find. Anything.
All right. So you check these two. These four haven't been looked at.
13 on my investigation for one of them.
So the one you enter, the stone slab has the name Gustav Durst etched into it, but the coffin is empty.
Oh God.
A 3 for one of them.
A 3 for investigation, or
That
like
was
protection.
23. Investigation.
23.
Yeah.
Dang.
17 plus 2 plus 4.
Oh wow.
So the second crypt over here is has etched into it Elizabeth Durst. There's a coffin in the very back.
I'm going to respect the dead here.
All right.
It's different. It's different with Arthos. That's what he would have wanted.
Also, the smart, seeing as how I'm assuming that's Mrs. Durst. And sure, her ghost is still around and was very mad at us, so...
Actually, could that rid us of her? She did kill all of her family.
She did. She did. She's not exactly good. Also, all under their bed, so, you know... If possible, I would like to remove any sort of infestation this house seems to be riddled with.
Well, I can use it.
Hey Alex, I have a question. What is that traveling staircase? Because I've seen that on every floor.
Which staircase?
So if you go up, right there, yeah, it's been on every single floor.
That's how we
The
got
one
down
we
here.
came down. You know
Oh, I
which
thought
one
we
we
got-
didn't see is the one that's in the dining room.
I thought we got. Oh wait. Oh, that's how we got. No, I'm dumb.
Yeah, that's how we went up to the attic, and then we...
The one
Well,
over
then
to
we-
the right, the secret one we haven't discovered,
Yeah, we don't know about that one.
but we haven't discovered it. I assume that when Jake made his, like, I'm going to look all over everything for everything, that would be the investigation for that one.
Would you like to roll
23
separately?
23 to investigate everything.
The whole entire floor.
Whole entire. Ow.
It's like sonar, just...
I'm just looking for like
Like bat
scrap metal
echolocation.
anything.
So, are you also
Should-
interested in incinerating this coffin?
Yes, I'd like to as well.
I think it would be best.
Hold up the atonosphere, my orb, my metal ball, and go, I can do it. And little flame that I've been casting my fire bolts from.
So you two that are disturbing need to roll for initiative.
Ah,
Excellent.
excellent. We'll get to the lid.
Of course.
17.
I don't think I've left the basement. I think I'm still winded.
9.
9.
Oh, I should have taken
I'll
the
just-
rest.
Wait, who was 17?
Me.
Okay.
Pliny.
Yes, I think it is good that we are ridding the house of this foul abomination.
It just didn't feel right.
No, it didn't. Especially since she killed her own kids.
Yeah. What kind of a person would do that?
You sacrificed her baby.
Yes, she is.
Oh, and Jake was there too because he decided to incinerate it.
Yeah. So I
I
guess
could. Not 12.
so there's 3 of us.
Okay.
And how low in health are you guys?
I'm good.
Oh, I'll be
Yeah. I now realized I should have taken a short rest.
All right. So as you light the coffin on fire, a swarm of insects comes from outside or from inside of the tomb and sort of flies around. First to go is Pliny.
I'm gonna do the classic, like, what you call it? Yeah, no. I'm gonna bump in front of Jake with my shield, like the
Oh, you have a
phalanx.
shield?
Yeah.
He's got all sorts of stuff.
This is a later thing, but you go on.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
something I can do later.
essentially a hoplite.
Yeah, he's got all the stuff.
Yeah, like the skirt, the chiseled abs on my curious.
You're gonna be so happy if we make it to level 6.
Yes. And then I pull out my sword. There. Are you happy? And I'm gonna swing my sword at the bugs. And that
Okay.
is 24.
That hits.
Okay, I hit a bug.
One bug dies, 17,000 remain.
Yeah. 10. Or wait, sword's still enchanted?
Are these bugs flying?
And that enchantment, the +1 enchantment.
Oh yeah, okay.
That one, yeah.
Are these
That,
bugs flying?
But the enchanted sword, does it do slashing or magical damage?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't
Yes.
flask of oil and
I don't think it becomes magic from my infusion.
Oh, okay. It's slashing silver and
Enhanced weapon, yeah. It just does.
enhanced
Okay, but you did what damage?
slashing and silver.
Yeah, but what was the number?
Oh, 10, sorry.
Okay. Alston, you're next.
I'm like in that room, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're like almost, you would basically be in the same square I am. I just like suck my shield over you.
Yeah. I'm a little too close to cast a firebolt, so I'm just gonna tase some bugs, I guess. Spell list, please. There we go. Where is it? Where is Shocking Grasp? There's melee spell attack. 11 plus 4, 15.
That hits.
8. Where are you? There you are. It's gonna be 1d8 lightning damage. 7 lightning damage. And it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay. Ro, you're next.
Let's see. I suppose I will. I will use my great sword. Just normal this time. No blood shenanigans. Just swing with the great
We'll have a
sword.
+1 and +1 from last session.
Oh yes. That's an 18 to hit.
Nice.
That hits.
For last encounter.
So. $15 slashing damage.
the heck was that?
Not balance.
Tim?
Okay.
15 slashing, and then I guess I'll just stay there.
All right. Pliny. Plenty to hit.
That will hit me.
Okay. You're going to take 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And it's your turn again.
All right. I'm going to swing my sword at it in my most creative move yet. Sword swing. 22.
That hits.
Pliny, you slash.
Didn't see that coming. All right. And slashing damage for 13.
All right. So at that, you're able to sort of
Tim.
There's an echo coming from Tim.
Tim.
Oh no! Hold on, I got
Now I have questions.
Just
What
start-
are you doing?
Just start watching hentai while we're playing.
I'm looking at memes, specifically trying to find ones about corn so I can shit post them later.
Fair.
Corn memes.
Original.
What did you say I did, Alex?
Oh, you killed them.
Oh, sick.
This is a pretty mundane fight after defeating Lord Hoth the Decayer. I could have been just start stomping some bugs.
Squish. I
Well-
guess I'll look inside the coffin to make sure everyone else is dead. Alex?
It's frozen.
Open the coffin, and her body is not there.
Well, damn. Well, good effort, everyone. I'm glad we were all on the same page. But
Yeah. Could
I'm
I
confused.
request perhaps that we go to the library to look over some books and rest a bit?
oh, yep, sure. I will accompany you. I wouldn't put it past this house to have like mimic books or something. So
I'm
I feel like
just rolling
sticking
with the boys.
together would be smart.
I don't know if you're men of learning, but it's actually my entire purpose in life to restore the Library of Simbar. So I've got this magical library drop box. It's just a bag that I can fit books into, but it essentially sends it over to the Library of Simbar, where they're working to restore all of the lost knowledge.
You just stick your arm out like there's like it's an aisle and you have a shopping cart.
It's
All that's on the other end of that is a really angry librarian who has to sort through all the shit that I send over.
which is very interesting. Where is this Simbar?
It's down by the Moonshea Isles, out in down to the south and east. It's a place where there's many grapes and olives, and we live near the sea. It's a Hellenistic type of place where, as you see me, very in style.
Perhaps I will visit there one day. My work takes me across Faerun, and
There's certainly
perhaps
nothing,
one day I'll find myself there.
so weird or creepy as this around there. That's for sure.
I'd like to check out the library.
Well, where there's any sort of monsters, people find work for a person like me.
Yes. So, I guess gonna do an investigation check on the books and then rest.
I have no qualms with that. That's good.
I'm gonna go to the harpsichord. Can I say I do this while resting and go to the harpsichord room and attempt to play a bittersweet song of mourning for Lancelot specifically?
Oh,
Because that's where we found him.
sick burn, Ryan.
Can I just catch up with everyone after I sat down to catch my breath?
Yep.
Okay.
My investigation was a 17.
I mean nothing.
Okay.
Look, 19.
My character was useless.
No.
I was honestly just the dummy that the monk beat up on.
You said a
That's what I
D4.
feel like.
Yep.
1.
All right. You were able to find a manual of bodily health.
Wow.
The book contains health and diet tips, and its words are charged with magic.
I'm going to read it.
Oh my god. Oh lord.
Magic diet book.
Magic diet book.
You can add
Wait,
it
was
to
that
your
easy?
inventory. It'll take 48 hours over a period of 6 days or so for your constitution score to increase by 2.
Ooh.
Wow,
Wow, that's pretty good.
that's impressive.
Is it like a men's health magazine? Like there's just some hot dude on the front? You said it was Book of Bodily Health?
like a manual of bodily health.
Manual of
But
Bodily
again, you have to spend 48 hours over 6 days studying it for it to come true.
Just looking at all the pictures.
Wow. And then every other single book in there, I'm just going to dump into the magical library Dropbox.
I rolled a 19 because performance is charisma, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
rolled a 19 minus 1, so 18 to play
Minus.
a song on the harpsichord.
So I'm going to say that it's so beautiful of a song that you all get 1 point of inspiration.
Ooh,
Ooh.
very nice.
How does inspiration work again?
It's like a freebie point you can add to anything.
How much do you add? Just one? Or
Just 1.
okay.
Excellent. If we're resting, then I'm going to spend however many hours I can reading the book.
Is this going to be a short or long rest?
I'd like to take a long rest.
I
I
would too.
think a long rest is in order after.
I would like to take a long rest.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you
So
take
there.
a long rest, and that's, 4 hours or 6 hours?
I
I think a long rest is like, I think 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 hours long at least.
There's plenty of beds in this house.
There are many beds, yes.
No shortage of beds.
But yeah, 8 hours.
All right, so I'll give you, Pliny, 8 hours of that 48
Nice.
of reading.
He didn't sleep at all. He's just.
What time of day would it be like now? Is it morning, midday?
I don't even know, man.
I don't know.
Time's pretty much irrelevant in
We
this.
came here at night, and then we took like 2 short rests inside, and another long rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be twilight when you leave.
Yeah, twilight of the next day. Yeah,
This is for Lancelot.
we've fucked our sleep
Uh-oh.
schedule.
All right. Anything else you guys want to investigate in the house?
Not in the house, but I figured if we had time, I would like to bury Lancelot out back. Backyard.
There's always the servants' quarters too. Actually,
Also, Arthos was going to more than eventually cut off Lancelot's balls.
did you
If you had the chance.
have to go back down to get Lancelot?
I would have had to go back down to get the Lancelot.
I'm kind of surprised that we didn't run into the mistress of the house at all.
Yes, I am rather confused about that. She's still around here somewhere.
We did. She was screaming.
Yes, but there was no
Then she said,
culmination.
"Come see me down to the basement. You're gonna find out." And then we didn't.
There was a build-up and then a lack of finality.
Yeah.
I mean, you found the stabbed nursemaid and the sacrificed baby, and then after one of you sacrificed Lancelot, I said that there was like all the evilness seemed to like rush away from the house, and it seemed to like return to normal.
Yes, perhaps
Of course,
she's gone.
Sacrificing
the decayer.
more innocence.
You guys still haven't
I
checked
solved the issue.
the servants' quarters behind the house.
Perhaps that the creature was the anchor that these dark spirits were using to remain. I'm not very knowledgeable on this subject, but it's a working theory.
Nah, it was straight up killing the dog. You could have left any time after killing the dog.
Well, I suppose Lancelot, his death, well, unfortunate, did cleanse this house. He was so pure that the ghosts just could not manage.
Still kind of creeped out that dog stayed alive at the house after years.
Yes, that is quite odd, but I guess there was that weird... Is that food still there? There was like a freshly laid out meal.
I want to peek out peek out the door or the window and see those kids are still there. Wait, there it goes. Never mind. I don't want to do that. There it goes.
Yeah. I am curious though, is the banquet still there?
Oh,
So
yeah.
as you go down now, if you investigate it, you'll find that it's actually in a state of rot and decay.
It was an illusion. Good thing we didn't eat any.
Well, I wasn't hungry
Yes,
earlier.
good thing you didn't eat anything.
I don't usually trust, spooky laughter coming from a...
Spooky ghost house food.
Yeah, spooky ghost house food.
Well, boys, I think there's not much else in this house that needs our attention.
I think we've very much done it.
I have one remaining question, though.
What is that voice I hear on the wind? It sounds almost like Arthos' last spirit speaking to us.
I am curious, though. I mean, we technically haven't done what we set out to do in the first place. There was no werewolf.
Ain't that weird?
I cannot hear Corey.
I might as well just mute myself because I'm the wind.
I see Corey talking, but can you guys hear him?
I just thought you were talking in character, and I was like,
Oh, he's
I
very
could kind of
quiet.
worry.
Oh, it's doing that quiet thing again. Thank.
he's become the quiet man.
My character's like half dead, so
Hello?
We took a long rest, so you should be.
okay. All my spell slots are back.
Yeah.
All 4 of them. Freaking warlocks.
We're trying to figure out.
I mean, freaking warlocks. They have 2 spell slots.
I have 4, but they're all 2nd level. And 3 cantrips to my name.
All right, so
But I
if
suppose
you all don't have any other business inside the
Corey says he wants to feed his horse because he does have a horse.
So as you exit the house, all the lights that were on turn off. Ro, you're able to find the dead fox that you had so tenderly left behind. And as Corey goes to feed his horse. You notice next to the fox is a bag, some apples, some oranges, some grapes, and a bottle of wine, Barovia. Signed, your lord and master, Strahd von Zerovik.
You say from or find?
You know, bastard.
Look at the look at
Fine. So it's like, oh, so there's like a little note that says like find or
No, it says from.
oh from. So
look at the labels. I don't.
yes. Okay, we found it. Okay.
I look at the label and I kind of say, I don't remember a Strahd from the guild.
This is quite strange. Someone else was here, I suppose. And they knew. This just keeps getting weirder and weirder. But I refuse to claim a good spirit. So I'm going to stash the wine in my bag.
So you notice that from whence you came is the road is heavily covered in mist. But the road does lead on.
Just like fancy wine or like
I actually don't remember what it's supposed to be. I'm gonna say it's like a bitter white wine.
bitter white wine. Okay.
From a lord, it ain't cheap. I've impersonated many lords in my time, and all the wine that I had was not cheap.
We'll save this for later then.
Check to see if I recognize.
Wait, who's doing the check?
Me? I'm gonna see if I recognize the name Strahd von Zerovich. 16.
Doesn't sound familiar to you.
Okay, I'm not from around here.
I'm new.
I ain't from around here either.
I'm going to eat a grape because I'm not Spanish.
I'm actually pretty hungry.
Boy, can't handle his grapes.
Just sitting here waiting for Alex to be like, all right, roll initiative. 30 grape damage.
I do recommend fresh fruit and produce is always very useful. Citrus, especially.
That's right, kids.
Ward off scurvy. Although we may not be at sea, it's a very important vitamins.
Is the road we were going down the only like kind of the way how the path goes?
Yep. It goes straight-ish, continues on, but from whence you came is heavily obscured by mists.
Well, I don't know if this was the well, our lead seemed to bring us here for the werewolves. I guess we can either keep looking for them, or I guess just try and head back to town, report on our findings.
I look at the
It's
mist.
about you hunting werewolves?
Yes, we were hired to hunt on a pack of werewolves, but we never found them. All our leads led to this house, but of course, no werewolves were to be found inside.
Interesting. I know nothing of any werewolves, so don't even think about asking me.
It's all right. I know a thing or two about werewolves. My line of work has me hunting them as well as other fiends, monsters, undead. sort of my occupation. Usually I
I
do
want to
these
watch
things
about
alone.
dealing with fiends. I made a pact with one, and it's been great.
You're going to have to tell me about that sometime.
Of
I
course.
don't think it's going to end well for you. I don't find that they usually do. Fiends are often deceptive. Their prospects may sound alluring, but they always get you in the end. You or others.
He wanted help. I said I could help him.
You offered to help him, not the other way around.
He
What are you guys gonna
he
do?
asked for help, so I helped him.
What are you guys gonna do now?
You are an unusually benevolent person. I don't know many who would extend help to a fiend.
Lord. All right. We're gonna spend like an hour chatting. Something.
But yes, no. I do know some people who would know a bit more about fiend hunting, but I am more. I tend to focus my studies and skills on the undead hunting. Hunting the undead.
Timothy just wants to. He's just like.
Every time he says fiend hunting, the hairs on the back of my neck stand up.
Hello?
I suppose.
Faint Corey.
It's very faint.
Hello?
I heard that, but it's almost as if it's like
It's like he's stuck in the well.
he's calling out from the void.
Oh, jeez. That's what I get for using a cheap headset.
But I suppose I think quite frankly, I think the DM wants us to head down the road.
Well, that's where I'm
Wow.
going.
Who could have guessed? The one ominous
we
path. We're supposed to go down it.
I walk this lonely road, the only one.
Seems
I was
our
not
friend,
the only one thinking it.
Seems our friend Pliny is mounting up. I think we should follow lead. We don't have horses, but back down the road to town, I suppose.
Does this one work better?
That works. Can you hear me
Okay.
now?
Yeah. I'm just going to use the one from my laptop.
I say
Okay.
we head down this road. Perhaps it'll lead to a town where we can inquire about who this Baron von Strahd is.
Certainly.
Hopefully.
All right, well, you travel about 2 miles down this road, and eventually you end up in this town.
Hey, a town.
The road comes through right here. Let me open the map.
Backpack.
All right, so as you enter the town, the fog behind you spills out from the forest, swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. 2 headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence.
2 headless guards? Or statues of guards?
Statues of guards.
Okay. Creepy.
Calm yourself. I know you want to hunt the undead, but these were just statues.
Well, I suppose.
So you can kind of. One sec.
I have a question from earlier. If I could roll to see, kind of like, I don't know if it'd be history or geography, but like, have I ever heard of a Barovia before?
Yeah, you can roll for that.
Would that be like What is that?
That's-
History or
Yeah, history.
okay, history. 15.
Test.
Yeah.
Pass right back at you. Oh. So at this point, you can recall that Barovia was the name of an ancient town. Okay, maybe not ancient, but like multiple centuries old town of which the rest of the world lost contact with about 300 years ago. Kind of like a Roanoke in this setting.
Ah, very cool. That's awesome. I like that. Writing that
But-
down in my notes.
As you enter the town, tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. Muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognizable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except for mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance.
This is slightly backtracking, but like whenever I'm just riding on my horse doing absolutely nothing, I'm reading that book. I can't get enough. Just
Will.
moving forward.
Yeah.
The people of this town do not seem so happy for some reason.
No. I mean, I know it is, kind of at twilight, but usually a town is a bit more lively than this.
Yes, Mondays, am I right? I don't know what day it
I'd
is.
say with the walking you've done, it's probably about like 5 a.m. or so.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh,
Makes a bit more sense. Well, perhaps as the sun comes up in a few hours, we'll see more of the town. But I suppose we should investigate if someone needs help, if they're out on the streets sobbing at
of course.
this time of the morning.
So from where you're at, you can sort of, the town square is about here, but the moaning seems to be coming from about here.
Guess we'll just keep. Are we in the town square? Or is that like up ahead?
No, you're like right here. The town square you can see
Oh, okay.
further down.
So
But
rather
the
than go to
sobbing-
the town square, I guess I would rather start heading towards the source of the sobbing.
I will also sally forth.
Yeah, I'll go along with them.
Might as well.
All right. So as you walk towards the sound of sobbing, you come to a house and you can see a light from the inside. But as you're walking there, the moaning sob floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with sadness. The sound flows from a mostly dark two-story townhouse.
Should we knock on the door?
I suppose.
Or is this any of our business?
You ask me, it's none of our business.
I'm going to listen a little longer, unless somebody else acts.
There's still a fair amount of moaning and sobbing coming from inside the house.
Does
I'm
it sound like
curious.
somebody's in danger or just sad?
Kind of sounds sad.
I'll do it. I'm curious anyway. If nothing else, I want to know where we are. So, just knock on the door.
You want to know where we are? Why don't we just go to the local tavern?
Talk to a local resident who maybe isn't inebriated, as good as a source as any.
So as you knock on the door, you end up finding that the door is unlocked. and it sort of opens up as you knock on it.
So I'll just. Well, I don't want to enter without being. That might be a bit too presumptuous, but I suppose I'll poke my head in the door. Just poke my head in. Hello? Are you all right?
Give me a sec.
New screens. Ooh, new slides.
Ooh.
You see a PowerPoint projection on the wall.
No. I'm gonna stand up on my horse's back and see if I can peer through the window.
All right, so as one of you is peering through the window and the other one has kind of peeked their head in and it is asking hello, you see this woman turn around, tears streaming down her face.
Is she on the second floor or the first floor?
First floor.
Oh, so you see her, bro.
She turns at you saying hello, and says, "Who are you and what do you want?"
I am Ro. Sorry if I was. I'll just ignore that. Sorry if I was being too forward by knocking on your door at this time, but everyone's else lights that seem to be off and yours were on, and we've stumbled upon this town, and we're just wondering where we are, and I wanted to know if you are perhaps okay or not.
Where have you come from?
Where were we hired to hunt werewolves? Just like to the DM.
You haven't seen my daughter Gertruda, have you? She gestures to a painting on the wall. You
No,
notice
but I wish
the
I had.
dog.
I don't believe
Wait,
so. At least not looking like that. Bit of a lie, as I'm
She's
assuming.
3 nights ago, and I have no idea where she's gotten to. I fear the worst. Strahd attacks every night. His monsters are everywhere.
Excuse me, did you say Strahd?
Yes.
Like
You don't know of Strahd?
Strahd Zerkovich?
You all really aren't from here, are you?
No, he left us a basket of fruit.
And you all are quite troubled. Quite troubled indeed.
So, what can you tell us about this man or beast?
Strahd is the ruler of the realm. He's a vampire, and he dwells in the castle that overlooks this town. No one is welcome there.
A vampire. Well, that does speak ill omens about this land.
But did you say vampire?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I missed that.
So we now know that.
He's placed a curse on this land from some sin of our ancestors long forgotten.
What is this land? Where are we?
Well, this is the town of Barovia, in the land of Barovia.
Unoriginal.
I guess, yeah. I won't tell anybody anything right now, but okay.
Oh.
That was out of character. But
Can I roll history to see if I know anything about the land of Barovia?
Try to give him advantage on that. I'm going to assist him in thinking. We'll do some
brainstorming.
Brainstorming together. Can I roll for that?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 9 plus 2 for proficiency, 11 plus 4, 15.
It's the same thing I rolled.
I was going to say, so you know the same thing that Ro was able to uncover, that the land of, or the city of Barovia itself is very much akin to a real world Roanoke, where it was an not ancient, but like multiple centuries old town that almost disappeared from the map and lost connection with the rest of the region.
Was Pliny helping me?
I was giving you
Yes.
advantage, so you could roll again.
That was only one roll.
Maybe even higher.
The 17 plus 2 plus 4, 23.
Doesn't change.
Okay.
Well, Barovia, you say? Well, that's quite a surprise.
And I'm afraid it's much more of a surprise than you know. Anyone who attempts to leave this land begins to choke on this dense fog. Those that don't return soon perish, trapped here eternally.
Well, to excuse my language,
Stranger,
fuck.
many strangers such as yourselves have been drawn to Barovia over the years, but they all die or disappear not soon after.
That must explain why no one has made contact with this city for, I don't know if you've known, but it's been somewhere around 300 years.
And often it makes sense that you would have been here for werewolves. At night, you can hear the howls of werewolves, dire wolves, and all manner of beasts that prowl the forest. We are attacked every night. Without boarding up our windows, we would all soon be lost.
Well, seems like there's plenty of work to be had here. But your daughter, you said, was Gertruda?
Yes, this is her.
What happens to be your last name? Your family name is familiar.
Give me a sec.
I was just curious if there were any way related to the Dursts.
No, I would
Okay.
have to make up a last name because the book doesn't give one.
Okay, that's all I really wanted to know, is if they had anything to do with the Dursts.
A lovely dog she has. Did it have a name?
Yes, it was her precious Lancelot. He disappeared not long after she disappeared. I think he was looking for her. I
That
hope he finds her and comes back.
I wouldn't count on it. Just because you were saying there's so many, wolves at night, and it's such a small dog.
At this
Way to really make this easy, buddy.
Wow. Cushion the fall on that one.
Yes, I am quite known for my tact.
Now, if I may ask you a question, what if I said I knew someone who could offer you protection? All it takes is one single deal.
Don't listen to this man.
Please don't bother me anymore. You can take this picture if you want, but please.
I would be willing to take the photograph.
Let's not get too excited, Pliny. I know that the book has given you some ideas, but let's We would be happy to look for your daughter if we come across her. So using the photo as a reference would be very helpful.
That's what I meant. Oh, I'll take the photo.
Thank you all so much. Please return my Gertruda to me. She's all I have left.
You think about my offer, okay?
Don't think about it. Have a good night.
You might have luck going to the tavern at the city square. Perhaps someone there has seen or heard of her.
You didn't ask around there yet?
I've been too afraid to leave. It's too sad, wallowing in just my loneliness to leave the house.
I see.
Well, we know it's late, so, well, I guess early now in the morning, but we will bother you no more. We will check out this tavern.
Thank you.
Tavern's going to be awfully lively at 5 in the morning.
Yes, but
I can't believe you shut down my attempt to help the poor woman.
I don't think what you have to offer is very helpful.
I say to Alistair, I say to Alistair, I don't think door-to-door evangelism is something to be doing right now.
Especially for a grieving woman. Well, I
There's
guess
no evangelism, just deal making. They get something in return for something you offer. Or you get something in return for something you offer.
I'm going to put the picture in my helmet. Remember what you fight for.
Oh, those hoplites.
Fortunate Sons playing in the back of your head.
It ain't me.
Well, it is, I guess that this explains quite a bit. We were wondering why the dog
Where that
is in
dog
the
came
house.
from.
It seems that it's not impossible for things to escape this land, as she seemed to let on. Maybe something to do with beasts or animals are able to live, but not humans, or other humanoid creatures.
I do regret that the dog was sacrificed and we could not return it to at least to the woman.
Yes, I also wish that didn't happen, but we will talk about that more once our friend is a bit more talkative.
I don't know if it's better or
Left
worse
her,
if
right?
the dog wasn't a demon ghost.
Yeah.
I don't know if it ultimately makes it worse.
Yeah, at least the dog was just a
thing in
dog.
that house that was actually alive.
Yeah, it was just a dog.
That dog was straight up like Detective Pikachu, like hot on the trail.
Yeah.
We fucking murked him for no
And
reason.
so, not we.
We
We had a
didn't.
reason.
There was
That's true.
one person who, acting alone, decided to kill the dog.
Some chaotic, evil,
Someone just
naked
murked.
dude.
I did not know we had an evil alignment character in our party, but that, explains a lot. Anyway, that's metagaming. But, yes, that does explain quite a bit of the dog was there. Well, I suppose the tavern is as good a place as any to learn more about the town and rest. It's a good place for rumors and odd jobs and getting to know.
Think of this idea yourself?
No, I mean, also the woman wanted us to go there, so I am inclined to respect her wishes.
Oh, but not mine. Okay.
Yes, pretty much.
So if you choose to advance to the tavern, I'd say that's a good stopping point, just because that kind of takes us to the next major plot point. But if you all are able to advance your characters to level 3 before next session,
Yes!
I'm going to continue reading my book.
Yeah, so I'd say
already level 3.
Huh?
I thought we were already level 3. You told me to make my character level 3.
Oh no, we've only been
So don't
level
advance a
2.
level then.
Yeah.
Must be nice. So we're 3 now.
The rest of us will be 3.
Um,
I'm a
so I'd
spellcaster.
say
It doesn't matter.
it makes sense for you guys to wait until like 10 o'clock or so you can take another 5 hours off of your book timer there, Corey.
Nice. I'm gonna be stout AF soon.
Well, yeah, I think that's probably a pretty good just place to stop. You know, don't want to advance the
Yeah, because I'd
story
like
too much.
everybody
Yeah.
to have a chance.
Yeah,
I have 3 level 1 spell slots.
don't want to advance the story too much without everyone.
Oh no, this is the core group now. Everybody else can kick rocks, especially Ryan.
Just next session should be interesting.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'll have a special surprise for next session.
All right, well, does anyone have any questions or anything? Or
I should clarify that although most of this stuff was taken from the Greeks, I'm actually Roman cavalryman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, both are cool sources of inspiration.
Yeah, for sure.
I dig it. I dig it.
It's something you don't get to see much in D&D, but
No.
like Gaius Plinus is a Roman dude.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's who I based the character off of.
Pliny the Elder.
Oh yes.
Good old Pompey.
I was going to
Plenty
say
of
you
other
should be
stuff
extra
before Pompey.
Extra what?
You should be extra afraid of volcanoes and fire because you
Yeah.
died in.
I don't know that I died in a volcano.
the real world. Pliny the Elder.
They say that he actually died from a heart attack afterwards.
Yeah, I think he was pretty overweight, so
Yeah.
it was like he died going in to save people, and they were like maybe he had a heart attack or maybe he like I don't know the full story.
Yeah, because he wasn't like actually in Vesuvius, he wasn't in Pompeii at the time.
I think he was, wasn't he?
I thought he and
It was
his
like
son were watching from another city across the bay.
Yeah,
Started-
they were going to do like a rescue operation.
Yeah. So I guess maybe he made it. I forgot if he died like on the boat on the way over or if he made it and then died in Pompeii.
They say that he died during the rescue operation, but they suspect that he survived the entire thing and then like died in his home like a couple years later. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I guess after, if you want to die, it sounds cooler if you tell everybody like my dad died when that freaking volcano went off instead
Not
of
for
he
being
died a few days
bad.
later.
Yeah.
I thought Pliny the Younger or Pliny the Lesser, I thought he was his cousin.
Was it?
His
Okay.
nephew, actually.
His nephew. Gotcha.
Yeah, he adopted him.
I said the wrong thing.
Yeah, I guess it definitely sounds cooler if you tell everybody he died because of the volcano and not a few days later of a heart attack.
Yeah, definitely the case.
So are we planning on meeting on Zoom next week or in person?
We'll meet on Zoom next week too. I'll get my COVID results back on Monday or Tuesday. And it's really just a precaution. But I'm going over to Maggie's Tuesday night, so I'll be in Athens on Sunday when I do the next session.
You're going to Greece?
Yes.
Excellent.
Alex, do you not have classes online?
I
Or
have.
do you not have in-person classes?
I have the one in-person class I have is Tuesday at like 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna leave right from that to go to Athens.
Is it David Davis who decided not to teach anything during the shutdown?
No, it's Dr. Shit.
Oh, yeah, it's Dr. Shit.
It's
Dr.
like
Shit.
something like that. It's animal science.
I'm not even like a little bit salty. I'm very salty that Davis's version of teaching the last 3 weeks was just posting a list of trees to know everything about. Zero instruction. He's like, oh, by the way, there's an exam when you get back.
Oof.
Sounds like my stats class.
Trash.
Oh yeah, next week's session, or next weekend, a relative of mine is getting married. So I don't know if I'll be back in time by 4 on Sunday to
Okay.
be in person, or in person to be here for it. So
You know, I think I might try to go home probably Friday evening, depending on if I have to work a full day. And then what boss says.
Well, then we might want to consider if we're potentially going to have 2 people from our core team down. We might want to consider just postponing for a week. What do you guys think?
We've got the group chat. We can play it by ear, I guess. We'll know Sunday.
Yeah, so why don't you all, Tim, let us know if you go home, and Jacob, give us a heads up as soon as you know Sunday, but like...
I'm not opposed to that because I have a field training exercise all weekend and I have no idea when they're going to let me off, but like I would be back for the game.
I mean, if that's the case, do we just want to play it like simple and take a week off?
I'm fine with that, personally.
Okay.
As much as it hurts my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it does me too, but that's like a lot of variables, and like,
Yeah.
I don't think it would be worth it if we have 2 major people gone. Like, it's one thing if like one person, like, you know, I count Logan and Laura as one, well, Megan too, but like getting caught up. But like 2 major people, if we know won't be leaving early, just can't potentially come. I think that's worth considering.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'll be out of town, so that's more time I could spend with Maggie.
True. You know what? Enjoy your lady.
Yeah. You know, so it'll just make the next time we do play, even more exciting.
Yeah.
We'll be
The good
looking
news
forward
is
to it.
I won't be in charge of dinner after tonight, so, or at least I'll at least have help because Katie's not working or this is her last day of work. So I won't have to leave early to make food.
All right. Well, there's no other questions or points of order. I'll go ahead and convene the session for tonight.
Sounds good.
See you guys.
See you guys when I see you.
Fortes Fortuna Adjuvat.
10-4.
Bye.
Bye.